We, the people. A powerful quote that unifies all no matter what color, religion, or gender a person is. Unfortunately, some people let a person's race determine the outlook of an entire group of people. Tyree Whiteside examines more on this story of racism in America.
American laws are not the black man's laws.
Well, the laws here in America were made by white people for the benefit of white people. The Constitution was written by whites for the benefit of whites. It was never written for the benefit of blacks.
That was a snippet from a Malcolm X interview in 1962. So what is racism? Tennessee State University graduate and psychology major Ryan Parham gives his opinion on what racism is.
To me, I would say racism is ignorant hate. By saying that, I'm meaning, you're not liking somebody just because of the color of their skin.
According to the Webster's Dictionary, racism is the belief that all members of each race possess characteristics or abilities specific to that race, especially so as to distinguish it as inferior or superior to another race or races. Between Black Lives Matter protests and police brutality, it seems that racism is more prominent than ever in today's society.
Remove some of the racism, which is like a cancer that is destroying the American society today.
The FBI released its hate crime statistics, revealing that nearly 6,000 hate crimes were reported for the year. 48% of those crimes were racial, while 11% dealt with ethnicity. Parham states where he believes racism comes from.
The parents, years and years of not knowing, of not broadening your horizon. It came from the household. You're not born with racism. It's taught.
The Huffington Post wrote, "The universalizing politics of all lives matter is one of racial dismissal, ignoring, and denial. The insistence that Black lives matter accordingly is necessary only because, unlike all lives in this society, Black lives are too often taken not to matter. Black lives are presumed too readily in the U.S. not to inhabit the universal." TSU graduate Tierra Kimball believes that understanding of different ethnic groups and not stereotyping is one way to stand up against racism.
Really, as a whole, come together, sit down, have a conversation, be civil and open-minded. The biggest thing, whenever you go into any situation, you have to have an open mind. If you don't have that open-mindedness, people can throw their opinions at you all day, but if you choose to be ignorant in the mind, it's not going to change anything.
To just sit down with somebody of a different race than you and ask why. Why do you feel the way you feel towards black people or a white person, Indians, or why? Just ask why. And is this towards everyone or is it just towards a specific person?
Parham weighs in on Black Lives Matter movement and how blacks are viewed today.
And you have white people up front with signs saying we need to stop the racism. They said it themselves on CNN. Police are really low in this area. Where are the police? Our same enemy, I hate to say it like that, is our greatest ally. Because when they get involved, then the rest of the world sees, hey, it's not just black people tripping. It's really going on over here.
And as far as how the black man is viewed, Parham says,
it seems that the black man can only be one of two things, aggressive or submissive.
For the TSU News Network, I'm Tyree Whiteside.